Okay, so basically, a lot of stuff has gone down in this game recently, and I haven't been extremely active for all of it, but I've been online long enough to have some pretty strong opinions about these updates. There's a couple things I want to go through, but first on my agenda is worms. If you haven't been paying attention, worms are a new mob that M28 created for Anthell, and they suck. At this point, the game is just harassing me. They're literally just Anthell centipedes. Could it get any worse? All these things do is become invincible to all of your petals, bypass any eggs, run to your exact location to pop up just to double hit you and drain your entire health bar. They've got to be the worst, most annoying mob in the game now. I swear, leeches aren't even this bad. Not even jellyfish. Not to mention how useless the drops are. It just drops soil and shovel at awful rates. It's literally just an ant hole, but like you get two mythics every time. To add on to how annoying these things are, the super and unique rarities actually just swallow you whole, sending you to another map called a worm where you fight off its guts, and with unlivable poison damage constantly hitting you. M28 has been spamming unique worm events, and I can't stand being on the inside of these disgusting creatures, due to the lures being seemingly brainless. Next thing I had in my mind is the absolute tragedy of mana bombing. If you don't know, mana bombing is a tactic people use to loot supers, which they load up a bunch of mana with magic cactuses, keep it until they reach a super, and then unleash a magic stinger onto the mob, dealing insane amounts of damage. This may sound great, as it allows players to loot super mobs who don't have all the DPS supers that you need for them. However, there's been a reoccurring issue among every super that I attend of too many mana bombers. What's the problem, you may ask? Well, everyone that's using mana bombing is using all their slots to hold mana, which means that nobody's attacking and clearing the mobs around, leading to the demise of everyone right before we get our hands on the damn super. This was an old issue until everyone realized that we would never make it to the super mobs if we don't kill the mobs around us. And of course, M28 found a way to bring it straight back after we had already resolved it. Relating somewhat to worms, something huge has happened in the game yesterday as of making this video. The Anthell update. The entire map of Anthell was redone, reworked, shuffled around, and just overall fucked with. Seriously, what was M28 thinking? These ultra zones are either unlivable for most squads or way too damn OP for cracked squads. I swear, you need a full 4 Egger squads like HQIX, Missile, Eaton, and Umit to stay in these areas and farm for S-Bone or something. Everyone and their mother are farming termites for S-Bone. And you know what? A lot of people are getting it. Too many, actually. 1 hour after the Anthell update came out, there were 5 Anthell supers crafted. 7 bones alone have been crafted in the past 2 days. People like Shad with their craft RNG going through the roof with him getting his second S-Bone, or even Jed with his third S-Bone, first ever 3 S-Bone owner, by the way. Even the first super plank was crafted today by Vicious Oogie. There's just too many good rates in Anthell, and everyone's going to have 2 S-Bones by the end of the week. Now, I'm not saying M28 needs to nerf the rates, but M28, please nerf the rates. I'm tired of seeing bone after bone after bone craft. That's all I have for now. I just needed to have someone to yell at about this infuriating game, and you guys won't yell at me back, so it seemed like a perfect opportunity. Apologies for the lack of centipedes. I know you guys love making fun of me for that. Also, if I ever promised you a shout out on the next video, it's coming out in the next one. I just need to get this video out here first. Sorry.